Once upon a time in a quiet forest village, there lived a wise old man named Koji. People came from far and wide to seek his advice because he was known for being really smart and peaceful. One sunny morning, a group of curious travelers arrived at Koji's small house. They had heard stories about how wise he was and wanted to learn from him. Koji greeted them warmly and invited them to sit under a big oak tree. One of the travelers asked, "Tell us, wise sage, how did you become so wise and peaceful?" Koji thought for a moment and then said, "To understand my wisdom, you must experience it for yourselves. Each of you will spend a day alone in the forest, away from the distractions of the world. When you return, I'll share my wisdom with you." The travelers agreed, and each of them went into the forest alone. They walked around, looked at the beautiful nature, listened to the rustling leaves, and felt the gentle breeze. As they spent the day by themselves, they thought about their lives, their hopes, and their worries. When they came back to Koji's house the next day, they eagerly told him about their experiences. One traveler talked about how peaceful and calm the forest had made him feel. Another said he could think more clearly, and another mentioned feeling connected to nature. Koji listened carefully and then smiled. "You have all felt the power of being alone," he said. "When you're by yourself, you can listen to your inner thoughts, find peace, and feel connected to the world around you. That's the secret to my wisdom." The travelers realized that Koji's wisdom wasn't about complicated ideas or fancy rituals. It was about the simple act of being alone, thinking, and feeling close to nature. From that day on, they carried this lesson with them, and it changed their lives. They understood that being alone wasn't about being lonely but about finding peace, understanding themselves better, and feeling more connected to the world. They were thankful to Koji for teaching them this important lesson. So, the travelers left Koji's village with grateful hearts and a new understanding of the power of being alone. They knew that in the quietness of solitude, they could discover the answers they needed and become wiser and more peaceful as they journeyed through life.